Welcome to the ranch. Just a regular day out here, actually not too regular. Dad had called me and said there was a problem with the sow. We have him on some rotational grazing, and so this sow that we have down here, he had noticed that she was out in the field and she was like shaking, and anyway, we got the boar separated from her because I don't think she's pregnant yet. And so when we separated the two of them, she started having like this seizure thing or something going on. And I'm not sure if it's really muscle spasms. I'm not sure if it's muscle spasms based upon the weight of the boar, which he's actually lighter than her. But anyway, so we're just trying to get her to calm down, but definitely a little bit scary. You can tell she's still in heat. Over there is the boar, and he's trying to get out from underneath that fence line, so I'm probably going to have to go and reinforce a couple things, get the electric put up. But anyway, let me flip this camera around so you can see. So this is the show pig, and the thing about show pigs a lot of times is their bodies really don't have the muscle that you would think they have based upon their size, just because of the way that they are fed from a very young age. It's just a lot of weight, and they don't have the bone density, the strength to really hold up their own weight. And I think that we're kind of seeing that now with the boar. When the boar gets on her, she has a really hard time. And when we got her, she was a bit overweight, and so we put her on like a diet, if you will. Got her nice and strong, got her weight down probably about 100 pounds or so, and she looked really good, but she's still struggling. So we may have to call her if she's not in heat. And I mean, if she's in heat again, that means this will be the third cycle that she's missed, and she just may not be able to get pregnant. This is the hard thing sometimes with homesteading life. You know, you get attached to them, and she's a super sweet pig, but if she can't get pregnant and she's just not able to produce, then she's just not something that we can keep here on our farm. It'll be a lot of money, have to feed her through the year. So anyway, so it's tough. It's definitely tough. She's starting to do what again?
She was starting to kind of spasm up. She was trying to roll to kind of get a better. You could see her starting to get tense again. Just relax. There you go. There you go. Just relax. Just relax.
Yeah, so she's breathing heavy. She was panting earlier. Right now, she's not panting, so she's calming down.
Just relax, you're okay.
She's got good breathing there. You look on her side, we can see she's breathing okay now. You can see the boar. He wants to get to her really bad right now. So she's over here, and she's at least up on her feet now. But he wants to get to her. That's all he knows. And unfortunately right now I do not have him in the pen that's electrified where I can separate from him from her. And honestly, I don't know if that would stop him right now, because he really wants to get to her. But you can kind of see when we get back over to her, you can kind of see it's like when she started hearing him snort again, she sat up. And she was a bit concerned.
I'm gonna go get some homeopathy. I'm not sure what I'm gonna get yet. I just need to go look and see what I've got in there, and I'm gonna go get her something that's natural that I can maybe calm her down. I can put it in her mouth and kind of get her calm. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll help calm her down a little bit. So maybe just watch her for a second.
Just before I came outside, I went ahead and grabbed my firearm as well, because I do not trust this boar, especially when it comes to breeding. He already wants to do whatever he can to get to her, which I understand. That's his role. That's what he understands, is that he wants to get to her. You can see him back here. You can see that chomping that he's doing. Let's see if we can get that. He'll do this chomping thing, and what he's doing is, see, look, you see all that foam? So when I first came out to check on this sow, that's what he was doing. And that's why I went and grabbed my firearm, because I will not put myself or my family in danger. And they were actually outside of the fence line, which the fence line doesn't really mean anything to him when he's in heat. He's already flipped a couple things over in there. He's trying to find a way out to get to her. And so right now I'm trying to do everything I can to keep him in there and keep him calm. And all he wants to do again is he wants to get to the sow. But she's still trying to get herself together. Monica's coming back. I think I want to have to put this down for a second, make sure we're keeping everybody safe. I'm going to try to maybe get some electric on the inside. I don't know if that'll even work right now. Okay. Go ahead. What do you got?
I've got a couple homeopathy tablets. They're just little tablets that'll dissolve. I kind of need her to eat them. I don't know if she'll do it or not. They'll just dissolve in her mouth. Kind of just need her to eat them, but I don't want to put my hand in there. She's usually pretty gentle, so I may actually go get a marshmallow real quick and put them in there.
You dropped one.
That's okay. I have extra. So I have extra in case she did. But basically, I'm going to give her some cell salt, which is calming. I've got Arnica montana, which is for pain and joints and muscle bruising, and some Apis mellifica, which is for like swelling and stuff like that. So if she's shuddering, I don't know if this will help with the shuddering. I just dropped a bunch. I brought extra out of each, so that would go. I'm not sure if she's gonna eat it though, so I'm gonna hope and see. She will. I'm gonna actually go get a marshmallow and put it in a marshmallow and see if she'll go that way. So I'll be right back. Again.
So what we did is we put some.
Sorry.
What we did, you gotta be on edge around here with these pigs because you just don't know. They're so strong. She's getting close to dropping a new litter. I got him over here that's trying to get after the other one because of her being in heat. So I'm a little bit on edge right now, but anyway, we're getting ready to move him back into the larger side of the pen and away from the one that we're concerned about. And what we did is the area that we refer to as the fortress. It's the big piece. It's got a lot of fencing, and what we did is we ran electric wire along the inside as well. And so right now everybody's on full lockdown. This is going to be like prison break. We don't want anybody out. We want everybody locked down. Everything's going to be secured so that nobody can move, and hopefully that keeps him, because again, if he knew any better, he would know he could just rip off the electric, tear the fences down. He can do whatever he wants. He's too strong for anything that we have here. So
If you look at her, she's starting to walk again, but you can see how unstable she is.
So we'll go check the sow in just a minute, but what we're going to do is, and hopefully I can get we can get this done safely. That's the biggest thing, is doing this safely. So I'm going to unlatch this gate, and I'm going to try to get the boar in here, and that way we can lock him away and get as much space and electric and fencing as we can between him and the one that's in heat. You can see he still wants to get to her. He's still snorting and all that stuff. I see that camera for a minute. You can see. Okay, it looks like Monica. You can see again, she's starting to have that seizure again. Doggone it. Go ahead. Come on, Major. Hey, where's your brother? Major, come on. All right, get that electric fence on immediately. Okay, so we got everybody separated. Thankfully, everything went smoothly. Definitely high energy right now because of everything that's going on. You can see with her, kind of get down here and see. She's.
Take another one. Come on. It's got some good stuff in it.
Monica's still trying to give her some stuff to get her to calm down.
She took one round.
It's just homeopathy, so it's not nothing that's going to really hurt her.
Yeah, no, it's in some marshmallows.
Okay, baby.
See if you can give it to her. She might be all the way down.
And take that. Yeah, so she's not really interested. You can see the muscle spasms here in her. Thankfully, this is because she is a ex-show pig, she's definitely a lot easier to handle. I couldn't imagine if this was just a breeder of ours because they're not quite as friendly. Yeah. Well, it looks like we got everybody separated out okay. We're gonna keep working with her, try to get everybody where they need to be. You can see he's still looking for her. I think he did get zapped with the electric a little bit, so he's respecting the fence line right now, but definitely not what we had planned for. It's supposed to be one of those days, that's why I'm not really dressed for this type of activity, but it's farm life. You never know what's going to happen. So, all right. Appreciate you watching. Hopefully you learned something. You can see how much care and concern we put towards every one of these animals. It's a hard thing when you watch one of your animals not being able to do what you know they should be able to do. So we're going to keep an eye on her. Make sure you subscribe and thumbs up, all that stuff. You know what to do. Until next time, who likes your farm animals doing what they're supposed to do and being safe and healthy and strong? Farmers do. Till next time, peace.